Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video where today we return with round 3 of Season 6 of the F1 22 My Team Career Mode. We're back this weekend out here in Australia, the land down under. Of course, if you missed out on the video that went live earlier on in the week from Saudi, I would highly recommend going back and checking it out. Definitely a much better race than our first one from Bahrain there. Championship-wise, Charles Leclerc leads the way. Sergio Perez is currently sat in P2, though, as we're now up into P3, ahead of Lando Norris and Esteban Ocon there. Plenty of cars have actually scored a decent haul of points early on this season. You can see we're 27 points up, though, in the Constructors' Championship, so Charles Leclerc would basically be leading that by himself. But we need to try and take more points out of our Monegasque teammate this weekend. We've had the first 2 races without an engine failure. I'm hoping we can make it 3. Hey, no worries, Fed, mate. Have a good one. Fingers crossed you have a smooth shift. 5 times. No! I hate the autopilot on this game. That was so close to a P22 and out at the start of qualifying. We do need a new wing, though. Who's this coming behind me? Is it? Oh, it's Charles. I better get out of the way. Come on. Get the power down up towards the line. I'll bottle the final corner again, but we should be down into 25.6s. There we go. 25.677. Only good enough for P8 at the moment. We need to find a bit more on the second runs. It needs more curves. Mustafa, mate. That's just old school Formula 1 circuits. Just need to get good, bro. No! Oh. Poo! I forgot about that again. Right, can we get a new... No, we won't have enough time, I don't think, to get a new wing on the car. Right, we are now really putting our destiny down to whether the AI do something stupid or not. Welcome on in, Luke. Hopefully you have a good evening, mate. Right. Bottas. Don't improve... Is he improving? Oh, Bottas is improving at a rapid rate of knots. Someone else has gone quicker as well. We're down to 9th. Drogovic has gone inside the top 10. Why can't I watch? Lando improved, Bottas improved, Drogovic improved, everyone improved right at the end there. And we are out in Q2 for the first time this season. We're starting P14 on the grid in Australia. This is going to be a tough one. Charles Leclerc, though, down the order come the end of Q2 as well. I guess we've just got to get on with it.
Hello and welcome from Melbourne, a track modified since we last raced here in Albert Park, and I think with the changes, it's going to be a classic. The Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And it's Pierre Gasly in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ocon, Perez, Mick Schumacher and Joe, Liam Lawson, Oscar Piastri, Bottas and Felipe Drugovich. Leclerc, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Théo Pourchaire, Jehan Daruvala, Mr. Monaco, Schwartzman, Yuri Vips, Daniel Ticktum and Alex Albon. Richard Verschoor, Magnussen, Fittipaldi and Nicholas Latifi. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
Right, here we are then, on the grid, ready for the Australian Grand Prix. And after the absolute disaster that was qualifying, we are in for a long old afternoon. P14 on the grid. I've kind of just got to channel my inner Max Verstappen from Belgium last year. That's going to be the goal today. Can we one-stop this? Tyre wear looks to be quite difficult, but he reckons it's doable. So I think we are going to try and go rather aggressive on the strategy here. I don't think we need to put any spare fuel in the car. 77 minutes, though. This is going to be actually not... For a 100% Formula 1 race, that's not actually that bad. Here we go. Here we are, then. Australian Grand Prix. 5 red lights here in Albert Park. Lights out, and oh, away we don't go whatsoever there. Loads of wheel spin on the initial launch, and we're basically going to be at the back of the field by the time we get down towards turn 1. Magnussen, big lock up in front of me there, almost threw me off, and Fittipaldi will say thank you very much. And now it's myself and Latifi, the 2 bottle jobs at the rear of the field, and that has not been a pretty decent start so far this season. Not to say tonight, as Richard for sure. Just gives me a bit of a squeeze there through turn 3. I mean, we haven't got any damage, which I suppose we can't complain about. Looks like everyone is on a set of soft compound tyres ready for the start of this Grand Prix, but gaining the place back off Fittipaldi there. So, yeah, only down, 6 places on lap 1. So this is well and truly now a proper last question mark challenge. Yeah, understandably, Mark not particularly happy with me either there, but as we head down the back straight then on this opening lap, let's try and get the car tucked in. And we try and get a run on Vershaw off the exit. I mean, this is going to be a good test to see what the straight line speed is like. We've actually got pretty competitive straight line speed there. I've locked the rears, but somehow we cadence brake in, and that's going to accidentally be a double overtake. That got the heart rate pumping. You know, that got the blood flowing there just a little bit. So come towards the end of lap 1. We haven't completely died. We've only lost a handful of places there, but of course Lando Norris still leads the way. Ferrari 1-2. I think Charles Leclerc might have made up 1 or 2 spots on that first lap. Maybe it would have been worth taking off some downforce, but I mean, look at that as we head through the chicane. We're just trying to hang close to Dan Ticktum. It might be down towards these final few corners. They're going to be my happy hunting grounds to the outside of the Haas. Whoa! Dan Ticktum tries to dive bomb Yuri Vips in the process, and we will say thank you very much then around the outside of the Haas car. Can we get Yuri as well? Nope, he was always going to turn on me there, so I had to straighten it up so we don't get span off him. My prediction for DNF is looking good with that moves on Yuri Vips. Oh, that's a fair old warning. You know what, I'll take that, but we will still get the DRS. And you know what, round the outside of Yuri Vips we'll go. He'll probably try and keep the nose there. We'll give him some room. And that'll be another move done then. 3 laps, 3 overtakes. Down at, what's that, about turn 10, turn 11, I think now. Oh, no! No, 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 no!
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
No! What was that? Just got caught on that curb on the outside. Tried to save the slide, no chance of that happening. So, I mean, then it's basically just pot luck of trying to stay out of the way. And Yuri Vips, never, ever going to avoid that from Yuri Vips, I think. I mean, Vips should have probably done a better job of avoiding me there, to be fair. Like, he didn't even brake, I'm pretty certain. Let's watch it from Yuri Vips' POV. Did he actually brake at any point? Bro literally downshifts and goes for me. If we pay out on the bets that people said for DNF, I think that's fair. But we're going to flashback. We're going to give ourselves a second chance in this race. Right, all over the back of Alex Albon then. As we start lap 9 of this Grand Prix, it has been slow progress early on this afternoon, but we've finally caught up to another big train, and this really does extend well up inside the top 10. And we try and get a run. I mean, this is scary. Scary, scary! Oh, Albon! We've somehow gone through side by side. What is he trying to do on the exit? But we're through, around the outside of Alex Albon. Did what Carlos Sainz couldn't do in the real-life Grand Prix last year. And we are now up into P15 then. Next up, both Alpha Tauris. Just nicked the grass halfway through, and that cost me on the exit. Are we still going to get a run on Robert Schwartzman, though? Oh, I thought... Oh! Thank you! Nice freebie. from Robert there. We just showed the nose and he panicked. And we're up another spot then. Back to where I started in this Grand Prix. It has taken 10 laps, but finally, yeah, we're back to where it all began today. Right, come on then, Gian Arugula. That's a nice run again. Are we going to be able to get another AlphaTauri? We're going back to picking up a place a lap at the moment. Just see the AlphaTauri car running slowly, but he's got good top-end speed to the inside. We'll go this time. Don't turn in. Oh, had to really send it. It's going to compromise my exit, but we should be able to park it there into Arugula. Big mistake. He's going to be under pressure from his teammate Robert Schwartzman. So we're up now P13. Teo Porcher just in front, and Schwartzman, yeah, has got the jump on his Indian teammate. Here we go then. Teo Porcher, Alfa Romeo Ferrari power versus Honda Red Bull power to the outside once again. Making all sorts of overtakes down here. That one, oh, it was a lot more aggressive there. Really had some faith on Teo would hit the apex. He's going to still get a good run off the corner, but we're now up into 12th place then. Starting to see Charles Leclerc just up the road. Don't nick the curbing. As Teo thinks about trying to come back at me, but we're just now outside the points. We not won a season yet. I won season 4. Oh! Drugovich hits the wall. That was unexpected. I was locking up. Drugovich then locked up in front of me, and it's an accidental overtake again. Car got absolutely ricocheted over that curbing. There's more cars into the pit lane at the end of this lap, so clearly the AI is struggling for their grip. As race leader then, Pierre Gasly dives into the pit lane, and Liam Lawson, in just his 3rd ever Formula 1 race, and as close to as he's going to race at home this year, into the lead in Albert Park. Come on then, let's try and get Bottas before he probably pits. Again, I'm starting to get brave over that curb once more. This would be the end of a 25% race to the outside of the Flying Finn. It's probably going to keep the nose there. Should be able to do it, and we are now up into P2 then. So are we going to see Liam Lawson dive into the pit lane at the end of this lap, or are we going to see any of the AI try and join me on a one-stop? No, Lawson's in, so we are going to take the lead then here. Remember, we were P21 on lap 1. Pit stops have helped me, but we're in a good little spot. No! No, 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 no! Nick the curbing. Keep it out the wall. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Oh, that's a potential race lead gone. And I was literally going to pit at the end of this lap. There goes Drugovich. Don't lose the rears. Porcher's through. I'm basically back to where I was before everyone pit. No. No, 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 no. This is not my race so far. I tell you what, Albert Park, the RNG around this place is atrocious over the curbs. Oh, come on. I've been rammed. I thought Vitch was going to hit me again then. I've caused chaos. Once again, 2nd race in a row. I got a 5-second penalty. Richard Verschoor's out. And the safety car has been deployed in this Grand Prix then. So has that completely mixed things up? I've got damage on something. I've got so much damage. That's not... I mean, the tyres are cooked. Rear tyres are gone. We are not in a good place right now. Right, well, we should be able to serve the penalty anyway in the pit lane, which is good. Yeah, we're gonna get that penalty gone then, but we got big damage that's going to be with us right to the end of this Grand Prix. Don't know how much it's going to hold us up, but... Oh, Australia. Australia is such a scary track on this game, and that's exactly why. The RNG around here is sometimes rather crazy. Oh, we've got someone breaking down, I think. Is that a Merc going slowly? Is Latifi... Latifi, I think, is in the process of breaking down. And no one's going around him. No! Our GOAT is gone! Latifi's out of the Australian GP. And now we've got to try and catch up even more. The Ferrari power unit failure, though. Safety car in this lap. Right, 20th again then in this race. But I'm planning on trying to go to the end. I don't know what the AI have got up their sleeve. This is going to get scary. Right, anyway, let's get going again. At the final couple of corners. I mean, the air are still all on fairly fresh softs. I'm on mediums, and I don't know how bad our damage is, so we're going to take it really easy. Yeah, diffuser's definitely taking a bit of a hit, but we've got to get on with it. come on then. I really don't want to spend all night stuck behind Fittipaldi if we can't get around the Astons. And we may as well retire the car then. As you can see, Schwartzman trying to make a move on K-Mag up the road.
0.7 seconds.
Where are those two going to end up? Oh, there's almost contact between them as Fittipaldi will actually get a really good run out of turn one. I'm so scared to battle the AI all too much here as... Come on, just keep it clean. Schwartzman makes it through. And I'm still sat staring at Aramco logos. I'll try and get a really good run then as we head out into the back. Well, it's not really a straight, but you know what I mean. Should be able to get Fittipaldi here. Mark, you've told me that like 4 times now. I'm well aware we've got damage on the diffuser. That's one Aston Martin. We'll have to sit back behind the other. Purple middle sector though. I mean, it's basically just a straight. Let's try and get the second one then to the outside of Kevin Magnussen. He wants to give me a big old squeeze. Will we make it through? Oh, yes, we will, just about. AI later on the brakes to begin with, but around him. Back into P18 once again. Oh! Oh! I am not getting on well with this track. I tell you what. We are struggling here. And that's going to be both Aston Martins back through. What is Fittipaldi doing? Oh, I've got to try and avoid an Aston Martin that's taking his own racing lines. Oh, this is just bad. I'm definitely human the amount of mistakes I'm making tonight. Right, okay, Charles Leclerc into the pits once again then. So this is going to give us a rough idea as to whether we've got any chance or not in this Grand Prix. Of course, the AI now going to be switching over to mediums. So we've got to see if we're going to come out ahead of Charlie Boy or not. It's going to be quite close, I think, on pit exit. There is Charles Leclerc, Magnussen and Albon pitting. No, Charles is on another set of softs. So the AI actually 3-stopping this, and we've only come out 2 seconds behind him. The AI might genuinely be 3-stopping this Grand Prix. There's definitely still a window for us here if we can get these tyres to the end. Oh, there we go. Magnussen into the pits as well then. Just, oh, sorry, Fittipaldi even. There's a handful of other runners, so I think that is still Lando that's come out in the lead. Ocon just behind him. So yeah, they're all doing softs. So they're all going to have to make another pit stop in this race before it comes to an end. Only got 30 laps to go. What are our tyres at? 10%? They should be fine. Oh, load more cars in again as we get towards half distance. They're all going mediums. So they are trying to go to the end of this Grand Prix. As where are we going to re-emerge? Right next to Zhou Guanyu and Oscar Piastri. Around the outside of Oscar in his home race. A little bit cheeky, but we'll take it. So we're ahead of all the drivers that stopped onto mediums. But we're behind a lot of them that have stopped on softs. There we go. Even more AI boxing. So everyone is still split on strategies, but wanted to pit at around the same time then. Jay and Aruvula into the pits, so we should be back up into the points then. Bottas is on softs. They really are torn on strategy here. But I don't know if anyone in front of me is on a set of softs. Oh, sorry, on a set of mediums even. Oh, Lawson. Okay, Liam Lawson then, one of the only drivers on a set of mediums, so he's definitely within a shot still of winning this race. Could Liam Lawson win just his 3rd ever Formula 1 Grand Prix? That will be mental, but I'm going to try and do everything I can within my power to stop him. As you can already see how much Leclerc has broken away from me towards the front. And we've got one rogue Alpha Tauri. Someone clip that, I'm too lazy. Hearing me. That was scary. That was scary. You can see though Zhou Guanyu tries to get the run, but using plenty of battery around the outside will hang on. But Lawson, that's giving him a breakaway at the front. That was bad. Welcome, James. Oh, here comes Zhou Guanyu to the inside. Am I going to have to give it up this time round? Yes. We might be able to get him on the exit. Look at this. He's going to have the DRS again, though. I mean, sensibly, I could use Zhou Guanyu to try and get me closer to Lawson again, but I don't really want to give it up. Oh, that is so scary. So scary. And we'll actually hang on to the place once more. I mean, if we do get... I mean, we're not going to be in the lead. We're going to be behind Liam Lawson, I think. But even if we do get him, even if we do get back to P2, I'm going to defend every position. Like, my life depends on it. We need to outscore Charles again. Let's see as we wind our way through. Leclerc is one of the only cars to pit again. And there we go, mediums at last in this GP. So Liam Lawson's going to be way out ahead of him. Will we get the jump on my teammate, though? No, we will not. Charles Leclerc has come out comfortably in front of me once again then. He's going to have cold tyres off the restart. But are we going to get within the DRS range? We might just. This is not over yet between myself and Charlie Boy. And we might be able to use him to get closer to Lawson, as that Kiwi is going to be struggling towards the end. We've also got Pierre Gasly and I think it's Perez into the pits. So Bottas now leading the way. And where's Perez re-emerged? Perez might have got the jump as well then, as we have come out ahead of Pierre. So we're net P6 then. Is all you can just see Ocon getting a bit caught up. That might allow Charles Leclerc to get a run off of turn 2. Are we going to see Ocon try to the outside of Checo? Yes, he is. But Checo Perez is going to try and defend with all his worth. This is great racing. 15 laps to go here. But Ocon will muscle his way around him. And Charles Leclerc now waiting in the wings to try and find a way through. We have just got to play this so strategically to make sure that I don't do anything crazy or stupid again. Because we have been given a lifeline here. I'm good, thanks Lisa. Hopefully you are as well. Yeah, I've definitely dropped out of the DRS. Oh, come on. Josh, thank you for the follow as well, mate. Flashback champion. I'm not even going to be champion at the rate this race is going. We're going to be in the bin. Oh, no!
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
Oh, that's me out. Absolutely out. Deary, deary me. That has been such a tough race there. I'm not even sure the car was going round. I don't even think the car was going round then. I think I just overcorrected on the exit. And it might have only been a handful of points that we were going to score here. But it has all gone wrong. Was the back end braking free? Let's have a look. So let's just... I mean, we did take a lot of curb through. Car, yeah, well, it wasn't even bottoming out. I overcorrected. Overcorrected. That is so disappointing. So disappointing late on here in Albert Park, but that is out of the Australian Grand Prix. That one really, really hurts. This track is so RNG, it's scary. So RNG.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today then, and they've taken a fantastic win. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I think the key here was just the quality of racecraft. I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Here comes your top three, making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One. So let's review the drivers' standings. Charles Leclerc, currently leading the championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result. So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. No change in the top spot then, but with today's points, their hold on that lead is getting weaker. Meanwhile, AlphaTauri's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, that has been an absolute hammer blow to our championship hopes early on this year there. Charles Leclerc with the race victory. Sergio Perez, Lando Norris joining him on the podium. Liam Lawson, I can only assume that his tyres fell off in a big way towards the end of the Grand Prix there. The two-stop strategy was brave. And yeah, I mean, Alpine do walk away with a good few points, but surely not the result that Liam Lawson would have wanted there. Mick Schumacher just behind him. Gasly, Piastri, Schwartzman and Jean Arugula make an AlphaTauri double points finish there, with Ocon, myself, Latifi and Richard Verschoor all not making it through to the checkered flag. Championship-wise, somehow we're still in P4 from that result, but 39 points back behind Charles Leclerc after the early races this year. We have got a lot of work to do in the remaining 13 there. Perez P2, Lando jumps me, Bottas and Lawson now not far behind. Both Alpines, they're tied on 22 points ahead of Esteban Ocon. Gasly jumps Dan Ticktum and Jurjevic. Schwartzman jumps Richard Verschoor there, and yep, Jean Arugula with his first points of the year as well, up above all the drivers with nil points. Constructors-wise, the gap at the top has been cut down drastically, just 22 now ahead of Red Bull as they're starting to string together some good races. Alpine still ahead of Ferrari, Haas still up in P5, they're ahead of McLaren and Mercedes, and yeah, AlphaTauri jump past Williams and Alfa Romeo. They're just leaving Aston Martin as our only team yet to score. But thank you all so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, please do make sure to leave a like, get yourself subscribed as well, and we will be back very soon when Formula 1 returns. Imola next weekend, a full sprint weekend. That one is going to be a tough old test. None of these videos would be possible without the help of our channel members, so a massive thank you to all of the names you see on your screens currently for helping support the channel. You can join them by clicking the join button down below, and yeah, thank you once again to everyone that continues all the insane support on my work.